Hey yo, we got some new corpse here. We about to check out his new song, Life Waster. I've been hearing some things about this. No, I will not talk the entire reaction in my corpse impersonation. But maybe I will, I don't know. Let's get straight into this. Oh, I thought I pressed spacebar. What we talking about here? That's not him, right? Not the real him.
I went to substances, you went to college. I think it's too late to acknowledge our problems. Heard that you're great, I just wanted to say it ain't change. I still love you, tomorrow's not promise.
Oh, okay. Okay. So based off, what we've been getting from Corpse lately is kind of like the straight bangers and everything, but this looks to be on a more subtle, softer approach and everything. But I love the way he said that. I went to substance, you went to college, and he said it's too late to acknowledge our problems, right? Because we're too far. And that's crazy. You go to college, you get all this knowledge and everything. You have a different outlook on life. You go to substance and everything, right? You ain't trying to hear nothing about college, right? Everybody kind of starts at that middle, but obviously if you start branching out, things get a little bit, the thinking fields get narrow. Okay.
Acknowledge our problems. Heard that you're great, I just wanted to say it ain't change. I still love you, tomorrow's not promise. Oh, by the way, fucking hate all the fame. Got you counting the days when your illness is chronic. Death really changes the way you behave. I'll remember your face when it smiles upon us. Reprobate.
So I really like that. I really like to hear that type of stuff from people who have like an enormous amount of fame. When they say this type of stuff, and we know he suffers from GERD and everything, it's like one of them. It's like one of them things. At the end of the day, yeah, I got all this fame. It's pretty cool and everything. But it doesn't necessarily change how I'm feeling and everything. And it's good for us to remember. Some people put really, really YouTubers, famous people on like a really, really high pedestal. You know what I mean? Like they untouchable. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no problems with them because for the most part, anytime they are represented in the media, we only see like the good part of them, right? But obviously, they are human. They run through the same issues as well. Some artists are a little bit afraid of putting something like that out because, they're money crunchers, number crunchers. They want to get the most amount of views or money or whatnot, out of what they put out, so they're really careful about what they put out. So that's why you don't necessarily hear anything about what an artist is going through. I can tell you, I don't hear that much in mainstream, but independent artists like Corpse, him, another person that comes to mind, King ISO, if you know who he is, he puts their feelings into the music and it makes them more real, makes them more likable, So like his song Agoraphobic and what it sounds like this song, we get a little bit more of that human side of Corpse, which I always knew was there, but it's just a good reminder,
Chronic death really changes the way you behave. I'll remember your face when it smiles upon us. Reprobate, psych major, 666, so we like danger. Tough luck, life waster. If I get to know her, then I might save her. Stars in your eyes, let the moon talk. I can stay a while before I move on. Hoodie sleeves up, let the mask off. Mixed our tears on the asphalt. Damage in my C6, but you get that. So I know you'll understand where my blade at. You're afflicted, where the meds at. Damn girl, let's make big bets at. Fuck them all, they don't got nothing on us. Trying to kill us, baby, think we're fucking on it. Fuck your fucking sickness, lost you in the process. I'ma get it for us like I always promised.
Yeah, that's another thing that's like really, really sad. I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't know if any of you guys who are watching has ever been, not necessarily in Corpse situation, but where you've been afflicted with something, like everything's good and you've been afflicted with something and all of a sudden like that loved one, either it can go both ways, right? It's either you can't necessarily deal with yourself, so you go on a self-sabotage type of war path, right? And you just start destroying everybody that's in your life, or it's the other way around, where the person, find out that they don't really like you as much as you thought, or as they thought, because something happened to you that's just the absolute deal breaker. Both things are really, really sad. So this right here, like if your effing sickness lost you in the process, I'm not sure if he's speaking from like third person or speaking, about himself, or speaking about, from the viewpoint of somebody else.
In the process, I'ma get it for us like I always promised.
He says Amma, so he's speaking about himself.
stars align. You've been lying, baby, see it in your fucking eyes.
You won't get with me in a million years, but yet here you are, the lies and everything.
All up in your feelings, all about my vocal cords. I just think it's funny, there ain't shit you working towards. Rush up at the morgue, got my foot in the door. If you run up on the dead, get bodied by a corpse. Keep fucked for your money, get robbed for your life. Had a play from the jump, succumb to the night. Got meds in my blood, got death in my mind. Ain't got shit left, best step to me right. No face, no name like killer. My bitch look just like me, sir.
Death
My
Note.
restless dreams, I see you. Sent straight to the ether. Last thing you see is my creepers. I want blood, I don't get even. Course, bitch.
And then the man just decides to absolutely pop off at the end. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's one thing that I would not like to see Corpse do. Like, Corpse is he's doing a pretty good job managing this stuff on his own, or if he has a manager or a team that kind of helps him out, obviously, with the mixing, the production and everything. One thing that I would hate to see Corpse get taken advantage of, right? And I think he's in the right state of mind where he wouldn't let anybody take advantage of him. And you listen to the lyrics in some of his videos and everything. I think he's kind of like in that right state of mind, even though, he got everything that's going on. But I just really love how transparent and everything that he is about certain elements of his life. But I would hate to see him like get signed to a label, because for some artists, in my opinion, I feel like that's where creativity and music goes to die, because then it's all about the performance. It's all about numbers and everything, and less about the creativity. It's not always. I just think it's mostly that way. But another banger from Corpse. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.